Hey guys, Stewart here. Today I'm going to share how you can level up your Google Sites website by building and adding no-code apps, widgets, and tools to your website pages. I'll share how you can leverage AI to generate your app code and then how to embed this code onto your site. This is an absolute game changer for those that use Google Sites. Alright, so with that covered, let's go ahead, dive in, and show you how to do this. First, here we are inside a Google Sites website. This is a website template for a real estate and brokerage business. And for the purpose of today's tutorial, I want to create a tool for this website. The interactive tool that I want to build is a mortgage repayment calculator. And we're going to use AI to generate this calculator and then embed this tool on the mortgage calculator page. However, as I mentioned at the beginning of this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can leverage AI to quickly build any kind of tool, app, or widget for your Google Sites website. And the free AI tool or AI feature that we're going to leverage today is called Canva Code. And this is an AI feature that can be found inside of Canva. Okay, so what you want to do is jump inside your Canva account. Now, for those that are completely new to Canva, Canva is essentially an all-in-one design tool that allows anyone to create anything that they can think of. You do not need any design experience to get started with Canva. This all-in-one design platform now has many AI tools and features that you can leverage. After this tutorial, if you're interested in diving deeper into Canva AI, I will add a full Canva AI tutorial up above and down below in the description for you to check out. Now, for those that are yet to create a Canva account, simply head over to your browser and type in canva.com, sign up for free, and I'll meet you inside your account. Then once you've arrived inside Canva, simply locate Canva AI. Then navigate over to Code for Me. And as I mentioned, we're going to leverage Canva AI, and in particular Canva Code, to build our online app, tool, or widget that we can then embed inside our Google Sites website. Now, it's also important to note that you can take this code and add that to any website. So no matter what website that you run, whether it's a Wix, Shopify, WordPress, or Google Sites website, you can build your tools with Canva AI and simply embed that tool inside your website pages. Okay, so going back to my example today, I want to build a mortgage repayment calculator. To do that, all I need to do is add a prompt. Here we want to describe exactly what it is that we want to create. For example, I'm going to describe my mortgage repayment calculator. Okay, so I've quickly added the description of the tool that I want to create. Create a responsive, interactive, and modern mortgage repayment calculator for those looking to buy their first home. You want to be detailed with the type of tool that you want to create. The more information you give the AI, the better the output that is generated. Then I've added what I want to include inside this tool. Include the following fields: property price, deposit amount, interest rate, and loan term between 1 to 30 years. Make sure you're being detailed in terms of what you want to include inside your tool. Break down and describe the widgets, the features, and buttons that you want to add. Then you can explain what your app, tool, or widget does. This will show the total repayments and monthly repayment amount, as well as repayment suggestions. Now, what I love about Canva AI is, yes, the more details that you add to your prompt, the better the output. However, Canva AI is really good at understanding what it is that you want to create. So even if I just added, I want to create a mortgage repayment calculator, Canva AI knows what this is and would pull data from the internet around mortgage repayment calculators and create something unique. Now, it's important to note that Canva does not connect with an external database. This means you cannot create users or store data inside the tool that you want to create. And I'll talk more about this soon. Now, if you're not too sure what it is that you want to create, you can also navigate down here and try out some of these different templates. For example, an interactive pricing calculator that I can share with my clients. Or you can create an interactive menu for your restaurant. These are just some examples of what you can create with Canva AI, Canva Code, that you can then personalize the way that you want. Okay, let's navigate back up here. And again, once you've added your prompt, you've described the app that you want to create, navigate over to Submit. Then give Canva AI, Canva Code a moment to generate your code. This is the code that's used to build your app, widget, or tool. And then once your tool, app, or widget has been generated, you can then further customize that tool by adding prompts down here. And I'll show you this shortly. Again, give Canva a moment to generate the output. And as you can see, this tool has been generated. Let's go ahead and test this out. Hey guys, just quickly, did you know that over 90% of you that enjoy our free educational content have not yet subscribed? It would mean a lot to me if you drop a comment or hit subscribe if you love what I'm creating. This helps us grow the channel and motivates me to create bigger and more impactful tutorials for you to consume for free. Okay, so with that happy note, thank you in advance, and let's get back to the video. From my first impressions, this looks pretty good. Okay, so we have first home mortgage calculator. Calculate your monthly repayments and plan your home buying journey. Down here we have loan details. Let's go ahead and change this to 700,000. We also have this widget on the right hand side. Then we have the deposit amount. I'm going to add 150k, and you can see the deposit percentage down here. Then down here we have the annual interest rate. At the moment interest rates are lower than this, so I'm going to add 5%. Then down here we have the loan term. As you can see, when I drag this widget, the years change down here. I'm going to drag this out to 30 years and then click on calculate repayment. And I love this hover effect. Then if we navigate down to repayment summary, we have the loan amount here, which is correct, $550,000, as well as the monthly repayment, total repayments, and total interest. Pretty impressive, huh? And then if we navigate down to smart suggestions, remember this is something I requested in my prompt, repayment suggestions. Excellent, your 20% plus deposit helps you avoid mortgage insurance costs. Then we have a recommended monthly income, 10K 545, using the 28% rule. Then down here we also have consider a 25-year term, plus an extra $263 a month, but will save you nearly 100k in total. I love this, this is very helpful. And then again, if we navigate down to repayment breakdown, we have these cute little icons and figures down here. And from this first output, I'm super happy with this. Now what we can do is navigate over to the left-hand side, and we can make further changes to our tool widget or app before embedding the code on our website. For example, I've just added, please add a download summary button so that users can download a PDF of this mortgage repayment information. So this is a helpful feature I want to add to this tool. Once a user has calculated their mortgage repayments, they can download a PDF report of this information. Okay, let's come down and hit submit. And you can add anything in here. For example, if you want to change the colors, the font style, the button type on your tool, you can do that by breaking down what it is that you want to change or add to the tool that has been generated. Okay, so give the AI a moment to generate the new version. And you can see the key information here based on the AI thinking. As you can see, I've added a download summary PDF button. You can see that down here. When you click it, it will generate and download a professional PDF summary that includes this information down here. The PDF will automatically save the file name like, and you can see the information down here. Okay, let's test this out. I'm going to change this back to 700k, and then the deposit amount to 150k, and the annual interest rate to 5%, and the loan to, let's say, 29 years. And if we navigate down here and click on calculate repayments, you can see the information is changed down here. Now let's go ahead and test out this new button. Okay, so this button has been generated, but it's currently not working. Let's come down and let the AI know this. I've added the download PDF button is not working. Please make sure the PDF is created and downloaded when the button is clicked. Let's go ahead and submit and see if this works. So far, this sounds good. I'll fix the PDF download functionality by updating the JS-PDF library and ensuring the download works properly. Okay, so the AI is saying that this has been resolved. Let's go ahead and test this out again. I'm just going to change this figure to 700k, and let's go ahead and click on calculate repayments and then download summary PDF. Okay, so it seems like that's still not working. We may have pushed the limits in terms of the functionality behind this web tool. Now there is another all-in-one AI code generator that allows you to build tools, web apps, and widgets that have back-end functionality, and that also allows you to connect a back-end database. This is called Hosting a Horizons, and I've created a Hosting a Horizons dedicated tutorial that will walk you through the complete process of building your own online tools and web apps, and then connecting a database and publishing these online. It's actually mind-blowing what you can do with tools like Hosting a Horizons. Now anyone can build online tools, apps, and widgets by simply adding a prompt. So if you want to build your own standalone online web apps, then Hosting Horizons is the way to go. However, building simple tools, apps, and widgets and then embedding them on your existing website, Canva's free AI code generator is sufficient enough for you. Okay, so what I'm going to do is actually remove this button as it's not working. I'm going to navigate down here and add, please remove the download summary PDF button. And as you can see, that button has been removed with version 4. Okay, so I'm happy with this tool as it is. Let's go ahead and show the code. And this is the code that we can use to embed on our Google Sites website or other website. To do that, simply navigate over to copy code and now jump back inside your Google Sites website. Then simply locate the page that you want to use. I'm actually going to delete this section here and then navigate up to embed, then click on embed code. and paste in the code that you copied over from Canva. Then simply hit Next, and you can see a quick preview of the app, tool, or widget that you created. Come down and click on Insert. Then all we need to do is drag out the sides and make sure that the entire app fits on your Google Sites page. Okay, so I'm going to continually drag this out until it fits like this. Then what I would do is take the time to change the colors of each of these different sections. However, just like that, we've added this tool to our website. Navigate up to Preview, and you can preview what this page looks like. You can see it's responsive. I can change this, change the interest rate, as well as the loan term by dragging this widget, and then click on Calculate Repayments. And you can see the repayment summary is adjusted as soon as you click this button. And then we can see the repayment breakdown down here. Now you'll notice that your web widgets, your tools, your apps are already responsive across devices. If I click on tablet, you can see the web app is automatically adjusted. Then if I click on mobile, you can see that this code, this tool, is responsive on mobile. Okay, let's click on desktop, larger screens, and close out of this. And it's as simple as that. That is how you can create web tools, apps, and widgets using Canva AI, as well as customizing your tools with AI, and then copying the code and adding that inside your Google Sites website. This allows you to level up your Google Sites website by adding additional functionality and tools to your Google Sites websites, which are often quite plain and limited in terms of what you can do inside the builder. This is a game changer for small businesses. Again, if you want to build your own standalone web apps and tools, I suggest giving Hosting Horizons a go. That way you can build a database, you can add users, as well as capture payments. You can essentially build your own business, your own standalone web apps. Again, I'll add the tutorial for Hosting Horizons down below in the description. Also, for those of you that are interested in diving deeper into Canva code, I will add a dedicated Canva code tutorial down below in the description. In this tutorial, I dive deeper into everything that you can do with Canva code. In addition to that, I will add other relevant Canva and AI generation tutorials down below in the description for you to check out. And there we have it, guys. That is it for this app building and Google Sites tutorial. Now, if you have any questions about adding these tools, widgets, or apps into your Google Sites website pages, make sure to pop those down below. And with that said, thank you so much for watching this tutorial all the way through to the end. If you got value, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to this channel. And that way, I'll see you in the next video. Take care, everyone.